Blackrue back on the Gentleman of Crypto. Sorry, I was a few minutes late. Let me just get the channel up and running so that I can see all y'all's comments. And we're getting over. So today, guys, we're gonna talk about Cardano. I know it's the crypto everybody kind of loves to hate a little bit, but I think it might be time to buy a little Cardano. We'll look at the ecosystem a bit and hear some words from Charles Hoskinson himself. Um, and then there's some Kucoin FUD out there, and we're just gonna kind of dead in the foot a little bit. But let me go over here so I can get you guys' comments. It's coming up slowly. Okay, here we go. And let me just kill the sound. All right, and let me just put it on Twitter that we're live and we're ready to go. What's going on, Cliff Charles? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? We're gonna make sure that everybody's in here right quick. I'm gonna send out a little tweet. Let me do that right quick. All right. Good to go. Let's do it. Okay. So Cardano, if we go look at that price history right quick, let's bring it up on Coin Market Cap. I think they're sitting at about 30 something, 33 cents or so. They're the ninth ranked crypto, sitting at about 31 actually. 31 cents. I think it was as high as $3. So we got as much as a 10x. And I thoroughly believe everything will break its previous high on the next Bitcoin halving, as things have every halving, right? So it touched $3 in the last bull high. I'm pretty sure it's going to break that on the next bull market when Bitcoin halves in 2024. So, yep, so that's what we got going there. If we come over here to OpenSea NFT, or I'm sorry, OpenSea, yes, OpenSeaNFT.io, we can look at the Cardano market view and, and and around like October 21st, they had as much as 4 billion or 4 million ADA volume, but around like right now, or November 26th or so, it's only about a million ADA. Still a decent amount of volume going on here in their NFT market, other than Binance, Polygon, and Ethereum. They have some rocking NFTs, and of course Solana. But can we even count Solana anymore? Right? I don't think that we can. But it seems like the ecosystem is pretty much rocking. Um, if we look over the history, we got just tons of NFTs here that are selling for a pretty decent price. Um, I don't know how you guys feel about NFTs, but maybe, just maybe, some of these might be worth it. If you want to just get into the community, and some of these might be worth it. I'd rather spend money on coins, but Space Buds was the very first NFT on Cardano. Clay Nation has had people like Snoop Dogg do stuff on there. The Ape Society has become like their board ape, and you can see it's the floor price is almost 10,000 ADA. So we got stuff like that going on. But let's again see who's in the house, and then let's hear from Charles Hoskinson himself, and then we got a couple different things coming up on ADA that I want to tell you guys about. Let me go back here. Where are the comments? Okay. So what's up, Relaxing Serenity Sounds? What's up, Nerd Up Ink Marv? And what's up, Cliff Charles again? Yeah, I seriously, Cliff Charles, are you laughing because I said should we even count ADA or should we even count Solana anymore? I don't know that we should, man. I just don't know if we should. So here we're gonna share the screen right here. And I think the only thing you guys missed was here I showed Cardano here at 31 cents. And yeah, I thoroughly believe it breaks that $3 mark in the next bull run in 2024. So we got at least like a 10x here. And I went to open cnft.io, and we can see here they got at least 1 million ADA of volume on the CNFTs. You can see that right here, and it peaked out over here in like November at 4 million ADA. They had a couple times where they've had like 4 million ADA. I'm not sure what was here on October 21st. They peaked it so much, but you know, you can see kind of various times where they got up to 3 million, 4 million, and 4 million again. But here we got about 1 million in value of the ADA. So just make sure you guys can see what I'm sharing. Okay, perfect. So let's hear from Charles Hoskinson. And there's a couple things I want you guys to hear from him about. And this is from an interview that BitBoy did with him. The video was posted. I'm not sure when the actual interview was. Let's see here if it actually says when the interview was. At Rare Bloom. So not sure when the Rare Bloom happened, but you know, you can see here it was at least posted on October 22nd, or yeah, October 22nd, 2022. So this was before the whole FTX debacle. Okay. Now we're gonna go here at 16 minutes, and Charles is gonna talk about kind of Cardano being slow to kind of put things out. You know, that's been a big criticism on Cardano, and I think it's important you kind of hear what he says about that. So let's listen to that for a couple minutes. And in true Blackrue fashion, we're going to do it a little bit faster. We're going to do it at 1.25, so you guys don't have to wait around too long. Okay.
For the problem domains.
Okay. Sorry, volume is too low. Let's turn that up. Why don't we? Okay, it is up. I don't know. He just sounds really low for some reason. But anyways, let's go back and listen.
Well, you can just roll back the transactions, right?
Oh, sure. But even if you have that mindset, almost always people are going to lose money and trust at the end of the day. $35 billion in hacks and counting, more on the way. But there's this worship of developer accessibility, and there's this worship of first to market, fastest to market, not understanding that this infrastructure is being built for years. It's almost like a train company wakes up and says, you know, we're competing with all these other train companies, so we got to get our train out before anybody else. Sir, what about the braking software? We don't have time to think about that. We just got to get the train on the tracks. What happens when the train crashes and all the people die? Oh, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Or not cross that bridge.
Yeah, exactly. you know. And so we said, look, let's get it right, get the right accounting model, plan for on-chain, off-chain, plan for verification, and then, you know, you can always add more languages later on. You can add TypeScript, you can add JavaScript, you can add sidechains that have these capabilities. So one of the members of the ecosystem did that. DC Smart created an Ethereum sidechain, and suddenly we have Milcomda. More than one people in our ecosystem built stuff on top of it. They built bridges on top. I know those bridges exist because I lost money when they got hacked.
And about that hack was like through a cross chain that was bridged to Ethereum. Cardano, I don't think has ever actually been hacked. So he's probably going to down Ethereum for that.
Thank you, Ethereum. Nomad was great. Lost a lot of money on that. So people build these types of things, and that's the point of a good ecosystem, is it should maximize your freedom. But the people who work at core, they have to have social responsibility, realizing what they build, millions, if not billions of people will use, and if they fuck up, those people get hurt. At the very least, they lose money. Almost certainly, they lose trust, and in some cases, they actually die. You know, imagine being an engineer at Boeing and working on the 737 MAX, and it crashes, and you find out it's a software problem. How can you live with yourself? You spend the rest of your life knowing that because you didn't do your job, people died.
So that was a plane that Boeing brought out. Just in case you guys don't know about that, it's the 737 Max, and some people I think actually died when it crashed, and they figured out that it was a software problem. So basically, I think Charles is correct when he says these things like, okay, and I think he brought up like Terra Luna, you know, moving slower and making sure that people don't get hacked, um, is is what you kind of need to do. Um, you really want to make sure though there are no hacks there. But of course, me and other people have said some of these hacks might not actually be hacks. Some of these hacks might actually be people skimming or deleting records, all this different stuff. So, you know, but anyways, it does make sense to go slower to ensure there are no hacks, to ensure that you're setting up something that's going to last for years.
And if you're talking about a privacy coin, you talk about all these things, it's devastating to people when these things get unraveled and damaged. But yet, if the only concern is first to market, fastest to market, all that money these people made evaporated in 2022. It's all gone now. A lot of these ecosystems are gone. And I was asked in Cointelegraph in an interview, they said, how fast do you think you need to move? I said, would you like us to move at the speed of Luna? I mean, $40 billion just disappeared overnight.
Yeah.
A little jab at Luna, but he's right. Okay, Luna moved fast, and then boom, it's done. It's done. It's absolutely done. It's better to kind of just move slowly, calculatedly. Like it's not slow. It's slow, calculated, and planned, right? But moving on.
You know, I'm sure we'll hear all about, you know, Do Kwon's reasons for that in his latest interview with Laura Shin. She'll write a great book about him. You know, so you know,
So he's kind of talking about Laura Shin, and uh, he has a little axe to grind with Laura Shin because she like outed him and his like credentials or whatever. So that was a little jab there on Charles's end. And one other thing to hear from Charles is about some stuff on the Cardano ecosystem. Let's see if we got any questions though before we go on with that. What's up, the crypto clan? What is up, Dogecoin Zay? What's up, PMS team? Cardano greater than ETH. I got you. I feel the same way. People who think Cardano is trash bought a lot of Solana. Wow. Okay. I'll buy ADA at 10 to 15 cents. That's where it's going. You know what? Right now, for me, I'm like, let's just stop and take a look at that before we go on, okay? Because if we look at the charts, I think the bottom might just be in already. It just might be in. So if we take a look at the stock market is finally kind of decorrelated from crypto, it seems. It was at its lowest point, and we'll get rid of all the indicators and just look at it. It was at its lowest point around October. Now, if we look at Bitcoin, it hit its lowest point like 2 times. Here in like November 8th, and again with this whole FTX thing. And I was just like, hey, with the whole FTX thing, I was like, okay, we might not ever get things this low again, right? So now we're at 17. I came on and I told people, hey, look, it's under 16K. Why not buy under 16K? Why not? So now we're at 17. Like, do we get back to under 16 again? Maybe. We got a whole long time before Bitcoin halves again. So we got all of 2023, right? I don't know. But if we come over here and kind of just look at ADA's chart, I'm thinking we're not, I don't think that ADA's gonna give down that low. I really don't think so. You could have had it right here at about 28 cents. So you're asking if you think it's really going to get to 15 cents, I think that's asking a lot. That's asking a whole lot. Okay, this is before Coinbase just recently started trading it. So let's go to Binance. Okay, I was about to say, I know Binance has been trading it for a while. So then you would essentially ask for ADA to head all the way back to like 2020. I don't know that we get down to 15 cents. I really don't think we'll get down to 15 cents. But if you look here, we're not too far off from where it was in October in the lower Bitcoin. So 31 cents is not that bad considering where Bitcoin was, right? We just looked at Bitcoin. The lowest Bitcoin price was at October or November 8th, which is right here. So honestly, I think this might be the lowest you get it for a while. I really do think that. What's up, all? Ollie340R. Honestly, you need to look from the higher time frame, and you'll see there's more room to come back down. There's liquidity left at lower prices. Okay. Now you say higher time frame. So are you saying like the weeks? Okay, let me see here. What was I looking at it at? I did the day. Okay, so let's go to the week chart. If we go to the week chart, I don't know what else. Where else would you want it to fall? You still okay? So the point that I mark everything at, let me just set an alert so we can come back to this. The point I look at everything at is the time before last Bitcoin bull run. That's where I look at everything at. So, because I really don't think that things are going to get much lower than. Hold on. I want to see the Bitcoin. Okay, so hold on. There we go. So I really doubt that things get lower than right here. Like you're asking for things to get lower than here, right? We kind of touched on 15, and 15 was right. Let me cancel this. 15 was right here. Like we got to like 15.5 or 15.8, which is pretty much the high of 2017, right? If you're asking for it to get lower than that, I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't see how do we get lower than that. And the reason why I say that is there's things like Coinbase, there's all these different publicly traded companies. Like if Bitcoin got any lower than that, a lot of these things would be in big, big trouble. Like Grayscale, like CleanSpark, like Coinbase. If Bitcoin got down lower than like 15 to like 10 or 8,000, MicroStrategy, all of these companies, they wouldn't make it. They really wouldn't make it. So I really don't think that Bitcoin gets down that low. But let me see here. On that, Bitcoin has more room to fall. So if that happens, the rest around people didn't think prices would be here. You just can't go off emotions. It's all in the technicals. I'm not going off of emotions. I really not. I get what you're saying, but if we get down to 12, I would love to see it. I really would. Um, Maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to get ready for that bull run, the 2024 bull run, man. Uh, I'm dollar cost averaging because I don't know if I'll see it any lower than that. But let's come back to that conversation, though. Let's come back to that conversation. Let's hear what Charles has to say a little bit on the ecosystem here. And we're going to go to 25 to get over there. 25, 50, 26. Okay, this is close enough.
Ethereum does have a little bit of a first mover advantage, a little bit, right? I think right now it's kind of their market share to lose, but I certainly think that if there's one out there, I really don't put anything on probably Cardano's level outside of Ethereum, and just because I think I mentioned there. But let's go back to the Cardano ecosystem itself. We've got some DEXs, we've got NFTs there, we have other dApps. Like, what are you excited about when it comes to what's being built on the Cardano network right now?
Well, there's some really cool out there utility, like the whole Singularity ecosystem that Ben and friends are building. There's World Mobile and what they're building, and it's really hard to argue with like the centralized telecommunication. That's really cool. There's a ton of real-fi projects in Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia that are coming, and I think your water's there, that are coming, that are really exciting. We follow them, collaborate with them, like Possession just raised 11 million, and that's going to come to our ecosystem pretty soon. Some cool things on wallets that are really making some good headway. Algorithmic stablecoins as well. JED in particular is looking fun. The sidechains movement is going to bring a lot of bridges and new experiences to Cardano. So it's one of those, now that Vossel's out, just kind of wait and see. And, we certainly contribute some, but most people in this room are doing their own thing. The biggest surprise for me was the convergence of metaverse, GameFi, and NFTs on Cardano.
So he is with a lot. So Jed is going to be Cardano stablecoin, but we got more to come on the stablecoin side. There was some news that just broke about a new Cardano stablecoin, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. And there's also a World Mobile token where they want to connect the unconnected for basically like internet and phone communications. Very, very, very cool. And we're going to take a little bit of a look at that as well. And he also mentioned Vassal, which is Cardano's like new hard fork they just did to make it faster via pipelining and some other things, right? So very, very cool. But he's just mentioning here the NFTs and metaverses really caught up on them. And we just take a look at that and how they got like at times 4 million ADA in like volume, but at least 1 million ADA in volume. That bodes very, very, very well because that gives Cardano a community outside of the DeFi community, which we're going to also look at their DeFi and see how that's doing right as well. But let's let Charles continue here.
I keep saying it because it crept up on us. 6 million issued assets, 40% of all the projects on Cardano are NFT related. It's really cool and it's super creative and it's brought a lot of new actors into our space that have no prior blockchain experience, no prior blockchain connection, and they're finding Cardano as their first entry point. Used to be you started with Bitcoin and that was the gateway drug and that corrupted you. And then you go into the crypto space and you're like a crypto octopus. But now you have people going straight from normal life into crypto life through NFTs into Cardano, which is so cool. That's broadening the tent in a certain respect. So you just got to watch it and you just got to see how these things evolve and materialize. And there's a lot of things on the project side that I think will happen, especially as we talk about standards and certification, bridges, and we talk about multi-coin wallet and DApp certification and these types of things. It's going to bring a lot of transitivity between the ecosystems, especially small cap cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, that's great.
So very cool there. So let's take a look before we go looking at the DeFi. Let's look at World Mobile Token just a second, and then I'll come back for questions before I go into the DeFi. But let's look at World Mobile Token. They have something on their YouTube here that I think kind of, and we're going to look at 2 videos right quick, and then I'll come back for questions. Let's look at this one right quick here. You pause it, make sure it's 1.25. 1.5. That might be a little bit too fast. Let's go 1.25 here.
So we're going to an island called
It's spooling.
Blackrue. So the first challenge.
Okay, let's do this. I think it's because it's too high resolution. We gotta lower it a little bit. Let's do like right here.
Just getting over the water. So we need to get a water taxi to take us across. There's limited transportation on the other side. We do have fiber on this main road. We need to be able to take the fiber from here, shoot it across the island, and then redistribute it on that side. We're at the main science and technology hub for the island of Blackrue. Connectivity is really a challenge. You might get 2G coverage. Once we're done with our program, we're looking to have all these hubs connected onto the World Mobile Network. And with this, that means the Ministry of Education, on their part, can create trainings and modules for the teachers and the students who are coming directly to the hub to get access to the connectivity within the main areas of the village. There's 2 primary businesses that happen here. Still very much into fishing, and then there's a little bit of agriculture going on. The beauty of the fishing is that with access to connectivity, that means you can know and set information in terms of what your clients are looking for on the other side of the island, the prices, and if you really need to travel from here to the other side to pick the produce, if there isn't a market for it on that particular day. The assumption is the people here will not have the smartphone capable of doing that. That's a very bad assumption. They have the phones. It's just that their phone becomes redundant when they come home. So your phone is not redundant anymore. So it's just going to open up a whole different world. We want stories of the people here. So we are looking for their stories. We're not looking to create a story for them. And having access to connectivity will suddenly have us having stories about them. The same way we get stories today about the Zanzibari divers that are sending messages around the world of love and happiness. Those people are selling their story themselves. Why? Because they have access to connectivity. So we have no idea what kind of stories we're going to be getting out of Timbuktu. But the whole purpose of this is to have these stories so we can have a better world for better understanding amongst each other.
So basically, they're getting connectivity to people that wouldn't normally have connectivity, and it's decentralized, like telecommunicom right there. Um, let's check out this other video from these guys, and I'll go back for questions. And by the way, guys, this video I'm going to show you, like, I don't know how some people feel about the moon landing, but they mention it in this video. So I just want to let you guys know about that. But we're going to listen to this one too. Let me make sure we don't have the same problem here. 0.25, and let's go like, that's good enough resolution there, I think. So here, I guess, is the founder, Mickey Watkins.
It's a serious question, isn't it? It's a deep question.
Start from the beginning. Okay, today. Keeps changing it to auto when I'm not asking for auto. There we go. Sorry about that.
Good luck in
First hack.
first day. So, why are you doing this?
It's a serious question, isn't it? It's a deep question.
Here, for a second, I can make it a little bit faster, a little bit more resolution than that. I just clicked on this. Okay, there we go.
Even that every single one on this planet has the right to access the internet to contribute to the world at large.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We've seen the greatest scientific marvels of our time. We've seen the man landing the moon. We've seen atoms being split. We now can print human organs inside people's bodies. But yeah, it's still hard.
Really cool that we can 3D print organs now. I don't know if we can 3D print hearts, but I know they definitely 3D printed a kidney for a girl. But anyways, let's keep going.
The world is not connected. 50% of the world still cannot access the internet. Connectivity, the internet, allows us to see the past, to understand our present, and ultimately to shape the future.
You know, internet is so much more than just a utility. It's a human condition. It allows us to talk to each other, connect to each other, share ideas with each other. And it's the single biggest driver of change, usually throughout the world.
You leave half the world offline, you're leaving half of humanity in the dark. You're not just leaving them in the dark, you're leaving ourselves in the dark. We are one. In an increasingly fractured world, the disparity just broadens the divide. I live with the fact that half the world is unconnected on a daily basis, and I live with the fact that I put myself up there to connect them. We don't dream, we're doing.
And here it is.
This is an ideal worth sacrificing for. This is an ideal worth fighting for. If necessary alone, and if necessary for years, in whichever way it takes, we will make sure that we provide a model to connect the unconnected. We know that we could be the first to deliver this. We know that we have a chance, unlike anybody else, simply because of time and the convergence of technology and mindset, we can be first. The time has come. There's a time where we can fix this together and we can take the people out of the darkness and have their voices heard. We've approached it for a different way, and we know that we can fix it. So why not? The time is now.
Very cool thought. Very cool. Very, very cool thing here. So it's gonna play this, and I don't want it to. All right. So let's come out for some questions. So y'all, I'm late. What's up, Jan and Hayes? Yeah, Cody, yeah. So yeah, Cody is gonna be the one that has DJed. But let's organically, since you brought up Cody Cliff Charles, let's organically move into this next stable coin. So this is CoinDesk. Cardano-based regulated stablecoin USDA will hit the market in early 2023. USDA would be the first fully fiat-backed regulatory compliant stablecoin in the Cardano ecosystem, Ermogo said. So we go scroll down and we get rid of this darn commercial, excuse me. Emergo, the official commercial arm and founding entity of Cardano blockchain, plans to launch USDA, a US-based or US-pegged stablecoin early in 2023. So very cool. Cardano's getting a little bit corporate, in that this is going to be fully regulatory compliant. And you can see they're kind of laying the groundwork for getting more corporate, more in the good graces of the American government. Very smart by Charles to have Cardano in Africa. So if U.S. regulation stuff didn't work out, their coin could still be straight, right? Their coin could still be good. But that doesn't preclude them from saying, hey, we can do regulatory stuff as well. So very cool for that. Let's see here. Let's go back, see if you guys have any questions. All right, cool. So we got that regulated coin there. And let's also look at Cardano's DeFi. So if we come over here and look at the DeFi, remember what Charles said, that 40% of the volume on Cardano is in the NFTs. So this doesn't even, when we're looking at the DeFi, we're not even factoring in the volume for the NFTs. Now, if we come over here, we'll see, did I pass it already? I might have passed it. Here we go. Yeah, Cardano. So they're 29th with 59.21 million locked up. If we come over here, we can see most of it is in MineSwap. But you can see here it's in a couple different dexes. They have a nice amount of dexes on Cardano. Of course, not as many as Ethereum, Avalanche, things like that, but not bad, not bad. At its height, there was about 300 million locked up in there, which really isn't that bad. If we were to go look at right now, the ones with the most money locked up, of course, is Ethereum sitting at 24 billion, Binance, Tron, Polygon, and Avalanche and Arbitrum, of course. So at one point there were like 16 or 17 cryptos with over a billion locked. But at this point right now, we only have 5 or 4, I should say. Ethereum, Binance, Tron, and Polygon. But anyways, seems like Cardano has a lot going for it. Let's see if we got any questions over here. Sunday Swap. Yeah, I don't know. I think Sunday Swap is listed there. Or it should be. Yes, Sunday Swap is listed here. Coming in third with a little under 8 million locked. So very, very, very cool there for Sunday Swap. And also something I wanted to mention. Now, of course, no keys, no cheese. So we believe in that around here, right? But if you're so inclined to leave your stuff on an exchange, Coinbase allows you to get 2.6 APY just for having your Cardano on their chain, on their exchange. So that's something to know. And that's just soft. You don't have to lock it up. It's just by being on there, you get 2.6 2.6 APY. Now, if you really want to stake it, there's staking operators out there where you can get 5% APY for staking Cardano, but then you got to lock it up. And technically, like, okay, they're no longer your keys really now. So that's something to think about there. Yeah. So one other thing I wanted to tell you guys, if you guys can make it out, Friday, I'm going to have the CEO of ArcBlock on my channel. That's going to be at 5, I think we said 5:30 Arizona time. Let me come over here and check my tweets. So I put it up, and just in case you don't know, it's pinned to my Twitter here. Honored to have the CEO of ArcBlock on, and it's going to be 4:30 p.m. Arizona time Friday. Okay, so definitely come check this out. We're going to have the CEO of ArcBlock on, and you'll be able to come over and ask any questions within reason. Don't ask him like, hey, where do you see the price of the coin going? Because he can't answer anything like that. But, definitely be out there to come see Robert Mao. Yeah, I don't trust Coinbase at all. No lockup, my brother. Let's see here. Mail the protocol under ADA, also coming out with a stable coin backed by gold. Very nice. It's what I would expect from you guys and gentlemen of crypto. You guys are like literally the most educated crypto crowd out there, bar none. You'll get 5 APY by staking directly from your wallets. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I don't trust Coinbase at all. So that's cool. That's cool. Be on the lookout for Meld. I know there's some other ones that we didn't cover. Let's go look at Cody right quick and look at its price history. Where is coin market cap? Okay, so let's look at Cody. One thing that I'm really excited about too on there is cornucopias. But let's look at Cody right quick before we look at cornucopias. So Cody is Cardano's payment crypto. Now they haven't really said anything about DJED, but they did mention, of course, the stablecoin USDA that we just talked about. DJED was supposed to be out earlier, but apparently it's gotten pushed back a few times. So who knows when DJED is going to be out at this point, but whenever it will be out, I'm sure it'll be kind of safe, right? But you can see here, Cody markets itself as the first enterprise-grade fintech platform that empowers organizations to build their own payment solutions as well as digitize any currency to save time as well as money. So Cody's out there. And then let's look at where Cody has been. XCOT was as high as a little bit over 60 cents. So sitting here, you got basically a 10x from Cody, 10x, not too bad, right? So that's cool. That's cool. Thought it'd been around a little bit longer than since 2020, but anyways. And then let's look at cornucopias here right quick. Again, this is another like NFT platform. They're trying to build like a huge metaverse. They're sitting at about 2 cents. They were as high as, we can call it 8 cents. I don't know where this blip comes from. But yeah, they're probably about as high as 8 cents. So possible 4x here. But I love it that they're going to be built with Unreal Engine 5, and we can probably check out their YouTube right quick. And then close with some questions here after we look at their YouTube. Corn. You know what? The best way to go to their YouTube will probably be for me to go to their website. So let's go to their website. Or actually, you know what? I can get it from here probably. Yeah, let's go to their website. Okay, cool. So they added a few things. They've minted land, which might be pretty cheap right now. Let's go to their YouTube. It's cool. I think they do like at least like monthly YouTubes where you can listen and see if what their progress is. They're built on Unreal Engine 5, and not too many games are built on Unreal Engine 5. When is the last time they posted videos? So recently uploaded. So they're always uploading 9 days ago, 12 days ago. That's good to see, especially from NFT projects, right? That they're not just MIA, right? But let's go here and kind of get a little look-see and glimpse of the game. I think they have it on. Okay, and apparently they had Max Mayer do something for them. Here, what I really want to see is, okay, land of, okay, okay, that'll give us a good idea. Okay, I probably need to change the whatchamacallit again, or it's gonna give us trouble. Okay, here we go. Okay, I wish they would have left seen more of like the gameplay and not just giving us a CGI video, but that's what it is. They did have like something that really showed the gameplay, but I don't see where that video is anymore. I'm probably just it's probably right in front of my face, and I'm just easily overlooking it. But yeah, guys, let me see if there are any questions here. So cool, guys. That's what we got. I'm hoping Ada does get down to that 11 cents, bro, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think we see 11 or 12 cents anymore. But if we do, I'll love to see it. Um, let me see here. Would you be open to getting access to one of my trading view indicators? Trying to get more feedback so we can improve it if needed. Yeah, man. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, for free. No problem, dude. Just send me something in my DMs over here on Twitter. It's at Blackrue, and yeah, I'll try it out for sure. Yeah, man, I'll try it out for sure. But yeah, guys, Crypto Bull 340. Okay, I'll write that down. All right, cool, guys. Be sure to check me out on Friday. Robert Mao will be on my channel at 4:30. It is not an ISO coin, but it's also ISO compliant. After stream, I'll message you to get access. Okay, no problem, bro. No problem. Um, yeah, I know that it was trying to get ISO access, but if they're trying to get a fully compliant stable coin, they're going to probably need ISO access, ISO 2002 access. So um, so that's very cool. Um, which is awesome. All of the ISO coins are in some way probably going to be connected to CBDCs. I don't know if Cardano is going to go there, but who knows if they're going to have a fully regulated stable coin, chances are they might go there, you know. um, yeah, they might go there. But cool, guys. I'll check you guys out next time. Definitely catch me on Friday, and also catch me on Saturday. I'll be on here Saturday at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for coming out, especially y'all who made it to the end. Have a good one, guys. Peace.